and please welcome to a brand new episode of the Voice of Mongolia podcast. In our studio, we have a very special guest, Mr. Krzysztof Bojko, extraordinary and plenipotentiary ambassador from the Republic of Poland to Mongolia. And thank you for coming to our studio.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon to everybody. I am very happy that I have opportunity to be here. Thank you very much for the invitation.
Mm-hmm. Poland is one of the first European countries to establish diplomatic relations with Mongolia and has long-standing traditional friendly relations. The two countries have established diplomatic relations for more than 70 years. So could you tell us an overview of current state of relations between Mongolia and Poland?
First, I must say that for the first time, Polish and Mongolian people had the opportunity to meet each other in 13th century. In next centuries, very often, Polish travelers visited Mongolia. But in fact, as you already mentioned, Poland was the fourth country in the world recognized Mongolia. It was the year 1950, and was one of the first countries decided to open Polish embassy in Ulaanbaatar.
Mm-hmm. So please tell us about the political aspects and political relations between the two countries. And we have so many events was held in last year.
First, I want to underline that our relations are really very good, really very close. And I feel that most of Mongolian people, if not everybody, like Poland. And same in Poland, there is a very positive feeling about Mongolia and Mongolian people is first. Second, 2021, Polish government decided to reopen Polish embassy in Ulaanbaatar, and I had a privilege to be a person who officially reopened Polish-Mongolian embassy here. But in fact, during the last year visit of Polish President, Mr. Andrzej Duda, Mr. President, together with Mongolian Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ms. Bacetsek, officially opened a new premises of the Polish embassy in Ulaanbaatar, exactly located in the center. So, as I said, Polish-Mongolian relations are very close. We are very active to promote Poland in Mongolia, but I want to also underline that Mongolian embassy in Poland is also very active, especially current ambassador. He is doing a very good job to promote Mongolia in Poland.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you. And the trade turnover of Mongolia and Poland has been increasing in recent years, but it has not reached a sufficient level. So what activities are planned to further increase trade turnover, and in which fields are Polish entrepreneurs interested in cooperating and investing in Mongolia? And could you more detailed talk about the economic cooperation?
Economic cooperation is very important for both countries. Of course, it's not satisfactory for us, but I want to underline that since last 3 years, every year, exchange between Poland and Mongolia reach about 100 million euros. So it's not bad. Anyway, we are organizing the conference 2nd of May dedicated to the Polish-Mongolian business cooperation to make this trade bigger, higher. Most of this exchange, it is a Polish export. As you see in the shops in Mongolia, it's a lot of Polish products, not only food, but also other products, shoes, electronics. I'm very proud of this. And I want to underline that a lot of these products import from Poland, Mongolian company who have very good connection with Polish partners. Also, you ask what we are interested to do in the future. We are interested to see more Polish companies active here, maybe invest here. As an embassy, we are working very hard on this, and I want also underline that here in Ulaanbaatar is very active Polish Invest and Trade Office. They are participating in the conference, and they are working also very hard to make our economic cooperation better, higher and deeper.
Mm-hmm. The Mongolia is an agricultural country, and Poland has a rich experience in the field of agriculture. And please tell us about maybe the agricultural cooperation.
Last year, we organized together European Union Embassy a big agriculture conference on Mongolian Agriculture University. Especially because of this reason, almost 10 Polish professors from a leading agriculture university from Warsaw and from Krakow, they arrive to Mongolia. They are a big chance that we will enlarge this cooperation. And for a moment, because from Polish perspective, the fact that President Kuresu, he officially announced this project of 1 billion trees. Mm-hmm. As Poland, we are very interested of this project, especially that 27% of Poland is covered by forest. Mm-hmm. And every year, Polish companies, they plant a lot of trees. Mm-hmm. So during this conference, which was last year, we spoke about opportunity to cooperate. We could send Polish knowledge. We are very open for a cooperation. For a moment, a lot of Polish companies in Poland which produce the food, but also is exporting the food, they hope that the Mongolian market is very interesting for them, especially that Poland today is one of the biggest exporters in European Union. Mm-hmm. Since Poland entered European Union, the year 2004, GDP per capita in Poland rose about 40%. And this is the highest number comparing to other 9 countries which entered European Union the year 2004, because they increased GDP 27%. So we are one of the biggest beneficiary of the process of enlargement of European Union, and we are ready to cooperate with other countries, because frankly speaking, the market, European market, is today not enough for Polish companies which are bigger and stronger in European market.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned about the business conference which is held this week. So could you tell us what's the significance of the conference, and tell us about delegates from Poland who will take part in it?
First, I want to say thank you very much to the president of Mongolian State University, who decided, who accepted to organize together with the Polish embassy this conference at the Mongolian State University. Concerning participants, so about 12 Polish professors, including former Polish Deputy Minister of Finance. They are coming to Ulaanbaatar to share experience of Poland after transformation to Mongolian scientists from Mongolian State University. It is also about 7 Mongolian professors, leading professors in economy, and general conference is dedicated to make everything to see that Polish-Mongolian business cooperation will rise. It means to exchange our knowledge and experience.
Mm-hmm. And also this week, the Polish national holiday is going to be celebrated. And can you tell us what is this holiday?
It's Polish Constitution Day. The name Constitution Day is because 3rd May 1791, Polish Parliament adopted first democratic constitution in Europe, even 2 years before French constitution, because first constitution in the world was American, original. So we are very proud because of this day. Since 1791 till today, we celebrate this day. And the fact that Polish Embassy decided to organize the conference is of course connecting with this celebration, 3rd May Constitution, the oldest democratic constitution in Europe.
And I'm also really interested about the cultural and educational cooperation. So many Mongolian students studied and right now studying in Poland.
I want to say that we have a long tradition of this cooperation. Since 50s, Poland is inviting Mongolian students to Poland. And according to our knowledge, more than 1,000 Mongolian people speak fluently Polish language. From my experience, I will say that I see Mongolian people speaking Polish in almost all important institutions in Poland and big companies, in Mongolia, and big companies. So from my perspective, they are so-called Polish ambassadors, in ambassadors of Poland, of Polish culture at this country. Today, about 80 Mongolian students studied in Poland on completely different universities, from Warsaw, Kraków, Łódź, and in other university, medical university. I am very happy that also some Polish students studied Mongolian language here in Mongolia. As embassy, we are promoting this cooperation. We are organizing from time to time the conferences, but I'm very happy that some conferences are organized also, Mongolian Polish conferences in Warsaw, with some input of Mongolian embassy and Institute of Mongolian Language at the Warsaw University. You mentioned cultural events. I must say that I see a lot of Polish culture here. The most important is the fact that since 2012, the festival, Chopin Festival, is organized in Ulaanbaatar, and what is important, that the organizers are Mongolian people, and the lovers of Chopin music. Me personally, I was help to the conservatory, music conservatory in Ulaanbaatar to organize November 2021 the 3rd Chopin Festival in Ulaanbaatar, and November this year 2024 Chopin Festival is going to be organized in Ulaanbaatar by Music Conservatory and Embassy of Poland. This is a very big promotion of Polish culture, because music of Chopin, on listening this music, you feel Poland.
Yeah, right.
And I see so many people like it, Chopin music here, that I'm proud that Frédéric Chopin was the biggest Polish and world composer. Yeah,
we have a statue here.
Yes, there is also a statue. There is also a new street of Frédéric Chopin in Ulaanbaatar.
And also, you mentioned there is so many Mongolian language students in Warsaw University, and also the Warsaw University is one of the biggest centers of Mongolian studies.
In fact, we have also Institute of Mongolian Studies at Warsaw University. The students are very active, and generally I want to say that according to our statistic, more than 1,000 Mongolian citizens live in Poland. We are very proud of them because they are educated. Many of them are doctors, engineers. They have very good reputation in Poland. You could be proud of such Mongolian people living in our country.
And how about the educational scholarship programs?
According to the agreement signed between Poland and Mongolia, every year some Mongolian students are sent to Poland, and the Polish government is covering the cost of their studies. Also, there is a scholarship of a Mongolian president, and some Mongolian students are coming because they are getting scholarship from Mongolian side. I hope that in the next years we will enlarge these programs.
Quite good news. And also you mentioned the Mongolian community in Poland. And what's the opinion of Mongolians? What's your opinion about Mongolians living in Poland?
If you would ask anybody in Poland about Mongolia and Mongolian people, generally is very positive opinion. Why? First, because we have a common experience because of the past. We live in the same block during the communist era.
Right.
And everybody understands each other very, very easy. Second, as I already said, many of Mongolian people living in Poland are doctors, engineers, representative of very prestigious jobs. So, speaking Mongolian, if you speak about Mongolian people, you think only about a representative of Mongolian intelligentsia.
And also, Mongolian and Polish history is quite related. There is some specific tourism places related to the Mongolian history are still in Poland. And please tell us about that.
First, if you are Mongolian and you are coming to Poland, I strongly recommend it to you to visit Kraków. Because Kraków, it was a city which was visited by Mongolians few times in 13th century. And we have a very interesting cathedral in the center of Kraków, and the legend that during one of these Mongolian wars, when Mongolian came to Kraków, they were standing before this cathedral. Very interesting legend. I think that there is also many other very interesting places, especially Mongolian people should go to the city Legnica in the Silesia, where the year 1241 was a battle between Mongolian and Polish army. But general, I think Poland is an interesting country for Mongol people, and you should see Polish Sea, Baltic Sea. You should see Polish mountains. You should see the Polish capital. Warsaw is very modern city, as Ulaanbaatar is very modern city too. I'm strongly recommended to everyone to go as a tourist to Poland, to see a modern Poland.
And you're working here in Mongolia more than 4 years, right?
I arrived here in March 2021.
Yeah, kind of that. And what do you like most about Mongolia? Maybe you traveled a lot in Mongolia.
Many things. And there is many historical places, but also tourist places. I like a lot Gobi Desert, wonderful place. Karakorum, old capital of Mongolia, is wonderful. Of course, Ulaanbaatar I forget to say, but it's a very interesting city with a lot of students, young person, and the city of hope. Of course, the north, Erdenet, where Poland has an honorary consulate. They are very interesting, and always I strongly recommend it to people coming from Poland to visit these places. I want to add, you ask about cultural things, that the year 1920, one Polish writer and let's say one of the biggest tourists of Poland, Mr. Ferdynand Ossendowski, he arrived to, at this time, Urga. And he spent here almost half a year. From Urga, he arrived to United States, and in United States he published a very interesting book about Mongolia of 1920. It was a bestseller in the world, and because of this fact, Polish filmmakers are coming this year to make a movie. The title is Erdene, about Mr. Ossendowski in Mongolia. And according to my knowledge, also some Mongolian actors probably will be engaged, plus the leading Polish and British actors. So I'm convinced that this will be very good movie, very interesting movie, promoting Mongolia in other countries.
Yeah, right. And that's the end of this program, and thank you for coming to our studio, and I hope that our bilateral relations will deepen in future and strengthening more. And thank you for
once again, thank you very much for invitation. And I am very happy that our cooperation in the future are going to be even deeper and stronger as they are today. But today they are really very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Here we end this episode of the Voice of Mongolia podcast. Today's our guest was Mr. Krzysztof Bojko, Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary Ambassador from Republic of Poland to Mongolia. And thank you for being with us, and goodbye until we talk to you again.